So our forecast has been between 55 to 80,000 jobs. We have said that that would be how fewer jobs would be in our economy. The mix of that between jobs that would not be created or jobs that could be lost, we're not in a position to be able to give you a clear answer on that at the moment, and it would be a difficult question to certainly answer, because it's a mix of so many different things that could happen in our economy. You could see firms within particular sectors find it difficult to trade, but those who are working in those firms stay within the sector, but just work for a different employer. You could see workers who are successful in moving from sector to sector and therefore avoid becoming unemployed. So it is a mixture of both jobs that could be lost or jobs that would not be created. But I can't at this point tell you what the mix will be. I don't think anybody could.
Just on your question about the, I suppose, the broader recessionary reference there, I suppose if you look at the fundamentals of what's being imposed, it's going to have a serious impact on consumer confidence. It's going to have an impact on investment confidence, potentially increases costs and inflationary impacts on ordinary citizens. All of that yields great uncertainty. And the last time the scope or extent of this was tried globally in trading terms was in the early, or around 1930, which led to the Great Depression. And in fact, the tariffs that are being imposed now are in excess of that. We're in a different, more diverse global economy, and we're coming to this from a point of strength from the Irish perspective. But there's a huge amount of unknowns of where this will manifest itself in the next period, and that's why Ireland making the appropriate and responsible decisions in the context of the medium-term fiscal plan which we have to develop, and ensuring that we work on infrastructure delivery and market diversification for businesses is really important. But what's been announced yesterday and the extent of it hasn't been seen for 100 years, and it will be a great disruptor to the trading environment as we know it today.
And just to complement that, I very much agree with all Minister Chambers said there about the global economy. But the one thing, the Government of Ireland, we can't influence global economic sentiment, and we can't influence what's going to happen in other parts of the world. But there are things within our own economy that we can influence. It is important that we can give an indication today that despite all of the speculation and the uncertainty that Minister Chambers has correctly described, the figures that we're confirming for Q1 is on track with what our expectations were on budget day. And what we can influence and control is the work Minister Chambers is doing on the National Development Plan, the work the two of us are doing on the medium-term plan that will take the government later on in the year, and then the work that is happening in the trade forum that will be convened by the Taoiseach that Minister Chambers and I will attend. We can influence that, we can do that work well, and that's what our focus will be on in the time ahead now.